When I think back to my trip to Thailand, one of the things that really stood out to me was the food. I picked Thai food as my focus because it felt like so much more than just eating. Every meal had a story behind it, about balance, about culture, and even about wellness and sustainability. Food was everywhere, and it became such an important part of the trip for me. The night markets were probably my favorite. Walking through them was an experience all on its own. You can hear woks clinging, smell spices in the air, and see bright, colorful stalls with everything from grilled skewers to fresh fruit. It wasn't just about the food being affordable or tasty, it was the atmosphere. Locals and tourists sat at the same tiny tables eating shoulder to shoulder, and I loved that. It made me feel connected to the community, even though I was just passing through. Something that really surprised me was how meals were almost always served family style. Dishes would be placed in the middle of the table and everyone just shared. At home, I wasn't used to that, so it was really different for me. But honestly, I ended loving it. It made every meal feel cozy and welcoming, like we were all one group instead of separate people. Even with people I had just met, sharing food this way made me feel closer to them. Another thing that stood out was how fresh the ingredients always were. You'd see baskets of herbs, piles of vegetables, and fruit that looked just like it had been picked this morning. Every dish had a mix of spicy, sour, sweet, and salty flavors, and it all worked together perfectly. What I also noticed is that a lot of the ingredients like lemongrass, ginger, and basil are known for their health benefits. It made me realize that Thai food isn't only about flavor, it's also tied to wellness. Eating there felt nourishing, like it was good for the body and the mind. One of the concepts we talked about in class was sustainable tourism, and I saw that idea play out in the food scene. When I ate at local markets, my money went straight to the vendors. It felt good knowing I was supporting the people who actually made the food instead of some big chain. A lot of food was locally grown too, which means less environmental impact from importers. Some of the stalls even encouraged reusable dishes or containers instead of single-use plastics. To me, that was a real example of farm-to-table and community-based tourism. It showed me how food can be part of sustainability in a real way. Looking back, Thai food ended up being about so much more than just flavor for me. It was about connection to people, to culture, and to the idea of wellness and sustainability. My advice for future tourists would be don't just stick to restaurants. Go explore the markets, try things you wouldn't normally order. Share meals family style, even if it feels new at first, and take a moment to appreciate how much care goes into the balance of flavors. By doing that, you'll not only have amazing meals, but you'll be supporting the local community. For me, every meal in Thailand turned into a memory, and those memories are something I'll carry with me long after this trip.